finds your phone.
Told you.
Huh. Anyone on there yet? It always takes a second and then it pops up. What's up, guys?
Hello.
Are you on?
We're on.
You are?
I'm tired.
Very tired. That was a lot of boating yesterday. Huh?
Traveled some miles.
Huh?
We traveled a lot.
Like 170 something miles or something like that? Oh no, when I got back
I know
to...
from Pittsburgh to Stockton, they were saying it was like 60 miles or a little over 60 or something like that we did.
Yeah, it was a long poker run. But anyways, we just wanted to do a wrap up on Big Cat Poker Run. We're headed home right now on the 5 freeway south. Tons of traffic. One of the worst things, and everyone that'll have one of these big boats will tell you, is when we're towing, it is a nightmare because people come up and they take pictures and they sit right where the boat is, and we can't get over to do passing lanes when they come up behind semi trucks and stuff. It just drives you nuts. I swear.
You get a lot of that.
But anyways, we're on our way home. Big Cat was awesome. What a great time we had. Great people. Glenn Hoffman did an awesome job. Huge thanks to him. Thanks to the Teague family. They
Thank you for your hospitality.
yeah, they were our chauffeurs, kind of, if you say it. Showed us, we followed them everywhere.
Yeah.
Because we're not familiar with the Delta that well, and
Right.
it's a rat race almost, to try and keep up with everyone and not get lost.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. If you're not following somebody and you're not, very familiar with the waterway out there, definitely can get lost quick.
yes, for sure. But no, we had a blast. I didn't hear the final number with boats, but God, there had to be 70, 80 boats.
I mean, there's a lot of boats there. It was a pretty good turnout.
A lot of boats.
I think I've heard it was one of their best turnouts they've had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great bands. We didn't make the banquet dinner last night.
Yeah, well, we had to spend a little bit of some time in the pool, and by the time we got back with the boats and putting everything away, and
We needed some downtime.
We needed some downtime.
It was after running the 170-mile poker run or whatever it is, in the sun. When we went out to Pittsburgh, weather was perfect. It was like 70 degrees, 65, nice and cool.
Yeah.
And then we ran all the way back 60 miles to Stockton, and it was like 105 there.
It was really hot.
It was cooking.
Yeah.
So then had lunch there, and then ran back to Discovery Bay. And by the time we put the boats in the slip at like 4 o'clock, we jumped in the pool and jacuzzi, and I don't think we were coming out of there. So we unfortunately missed the banquet dinner last night, but everything else was amazing. So, what are you doing? Reading?
I'm reading people's comments.
Oh, what are the
So
comments?
I see that Summer's camera ready, but Travis makes the video great. I know he's great at talking, right?
Oh my God, how funny.
I sit here and look pretty. Hi.
Right. So, anyways, that's the skivvy. We had a great run coming back from Stockton yesterday. We ran with Tony Cheramani in the DCB M33 outboard boat.
Yeah.
Twin 400s in it. We got some really good video we'll post
Really
later
good
this
video.
week on that. We ran back with Dave and Buffy Magoo and Bananas, which Ray Lee was with them, riding along with Speedboat Magazine. I mean, Ray Lee is, what a stud. He was on it every stop. He had his drone out. He's, covering everything, pictures, has a really cool video he did of Dial 911 this morning for your parents.
Yeah.
So
check out Speedboat Magazine. They posted an awesome video of Dino One Skater this weekend. Really cool short clip. We're going to try to get that on our website as well, so it's up there.
Yeah, he works his butt off. He does an awesome job. He's actually headed straight to Lotto right now.
Yeah.
So
same with the DCB boys.
They have all the Speedboat Magazine tests. I heard it was a lot of outboards they're testing. Tony Cheramani, DCB, they literally left this morning early and are driving straight to Lotto. We have some of our other friends, Mo Power and Bougie. They are headed out to Lotto with their DCB, I believe. And Mo Power's awesome MTI 34-footer, twin outboards. Gorgeous boat. You guys have probably seen it in Havasu. Yeah, we're kind of bummed we're not going.
It's part of it. We gotta
work this week. We gotta get to work. So
yeah.
Hopefully next year we can make it work.
And then also we want to do a shout out to Fast and Loud Photography. He was in the helicopter.
Yeah, Eric did a great job.
He was on top of us with that copter all day yesterday.
Yeah,
that was pretty.
He's already posted a few videos of him running. We were watching him when we gassed up. They were landing that little helicopter on a floating dock.
Yeah.
That, I swear, it looked like it was maybe a 10 by 10 dock. and you know, every time the wind with the chopper blades would rotate, you'd see the dock moving and the pilot having to, you know, maneuver his way down. That was impressive.
Yeah.
So.
After a few tries, they got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's saying they're gonna miss us at Lotto this year.
Oh, that's Steve. What's up, Steve?
Steve. Hello.
Yeah. So I know. We're not going to Lotto, but next year hopefully.
Our next thing is Lake Powell Challenge, so that's gonna come up quick.
Yeah, Labor Day, Lake Powell Challenge, and then Monster Bash.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get some drag racing done too in between, so we'll be busy and kind of posting a little bit of that as well. Like I said, rent the track out and get some time out there on the track and you know, see what kind of comes about with that whole thing as well. So we'll be busy in between with some other stuff as well. So it's all part of trying to fit it in, and you know.
Yeah, we got to get some work done to the boat too. We got 111 Inc. did the wrap on it 6 months ago or so, whatever it was, and we got to get it over to their shop and get some things fixed on it. And then I guess we lost the oil pressure gauge today. You broke it.
I turned it on and nothing was happening, so
hey,
we're all trying to...
you touched it.
Technically, you turned it on.
We have oil pressure though, that's good.
I mean, everything was fine on it. I think it's just a bad gauge.
Yeah, so
we have to fix that up, but...
Other than that, yeah, get the boat back to Havasu, and then...
Donna 1 will be back with us as well, and until Lake Powell, so...
Yeah. Oh, and Wayne and Lynn, if you're listening, Adrenaline Trailers. This trailer needs some love. So we're trying to, we'll get you guys scheduled to come in, and I want to replace all the bunks, and I think I already talked to Wayne about that and you guys, so we just got to correspond it with the day we're on the water and we can get it done, but definitely need some love. And if you guys need trailer work and you're close to Havasu, Adrenaline Trailers, they're on top of it. They're building all of DCB's trailers right now, and they are absolutely stunning.
Yeah,
so
they do great work there. So I'm saying thank you. It's going up with the feeds here, but thank you for thank you both. Wait, I'm sorry. Thank you both.
She doesn't read very well, guys. Sorry about
that.
No,
it's going like up right now. Thank you both for what you do at Swoop Motorsports and bring the community together. Thank you guys. That's what we try to do here at Swoop Motorsports. So is bringing everyone together in the boating industry, and it's not just about one person or one business. It's about everyone together and cross-promoting and, you know, and bringing more of our performance boating, you know, awareness online and into other social media outlets, and, you know, growing the community. So, you know, it's an awesome industry to get into.
Wow, well done.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah. You can't read, but you can talk.
I'm like, wait, it starts moving up. So everyone's saying good job.
Yeah, if you hit it and scroll down.
I'm not touching because last time you put your big fingers on there and then it got all messed up, and then I had to mess around with it for 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
I don't want to touch the screen.
Kind of like your tape job on the cockpit cover.
Good, like that earlier.
Yeah.
If you missed that was...
I did a quick little live feed of, you know, we're buttoning up the boats, getting them out of the water. Oh my God, Orwood Resort. We pulled the boats out of the water there, and it's kind of, if you guys are familiar with Havasu Site 6, everybody lines up there on Memorial Day weekend, Labor Day weekend. They bring out their 12-pack, 30-pack of beer. They sit with the lounge chair, and they basically
watch a shit show.
Yeah, they make fun of all the people launching their boats, can't back their trailers up, crashing things. So Orwood actually has a bar on the launch ramp. And so we pull up this morning, and it's like 9 o'clock, 8:30. And Summer's sister and I are in the big rig. And we're going to get dial 911 out first, and then the swoop boat. And we pull up, and I didn't even pay attention. And we stop, and we're waiting for boats to come out. And I look to the left, and there is just a wall of people, all with their Bloody Marys, all with their phones out. All of a sudden, Bree looks at me and is like, well, you better not F up backing up, because it's going to be all over social media. I'm like, holy cow, what a perfect spot for a bar, you know, to hang out and just watch everyone coming in and out of the water.
Yeah.
But
I was way out far waiting my turn.
Yeah, so
I couldn't see all that.
Anyways, long story short, we pulled the boats out of the water there, and you know, take the props off, and you know, get them all buttoned up ready for the tow and stuff. And I hand Summer she's up on the thing, and I hand her the masking tape to tape off the cockpit cover, you know. So I hand it to her. I go about doing my thing, taking the props off and stuff, and I look up, and I couldn't even tell you what it looked like. I mean, masking tape was all over the boat, all over the cockpit cover. I mean, crossed. Like,
well, I was waiting for you to yell at me and say, hey, like, let's get the show on the road a little bit. And then you come back through and say, hi, line's not perfect.
I mean,
so I ended up redoing my whole entire masking job around the cockpit cover.
Well, shit, you gotta look professional.
If I don't, like, I didn't want you yelling at me and then sitting there.
So anyways, I thought it'd be cool to get it on live video for you guys to see the shit show I have to deal with all the time.
Talon could have done a better job.
Talon could have done a better job.
Or 8-year-old. I need to practice my lines.
Jeez Louise. So.
Oh man.
Anyways, yeah. So Big Cat was a blast. We had an awesome time. Love seeing all our friends up there and at the poker runs, and we are super excited for Lake Powell Challenge coming up. But anyways, guys, at Lotto Shootout, you guys can watch that live on live stream, which we'll post when the Captain Ron does a shootout. We'll post the link on Swoop Motorsports. That way, you guys can click it for this Saturday and Sunday coming up. So a week from now, and you guys will be able to watch the shootout live on live stream.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just reading what's up. Someone says, "Good day, 25-foot feather light and make it swoops." Oh my gosh, Swoop's beer and
again, she can't read. Sorry, guys.
I need to just take these off because I can't see anything that's going on in here. Get a 25-foot feather light and make it Swoop's beer and spirits trailer. Perfect marketing tool. There we go. We could do that too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of marketing options we could do.
Perfect.
So, anyone else had a good weekend? Was there some people on here that was up at the Big Cat Poker Run?
Or another lake? I know. I think River Whips had their outboard.
Yeah, they had some type of
outboard gathering.
Like, yeah, gathering going on too.
I saw a couple pictures of it. Looked like they had a good crowd. It was
where's this car?
Outboard meetup or something like that. So
I don't know if Grace's on there or not.
Yeah.
Gary Lang's watching. Hi, Gary. Hello.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Havasu I bet was cooking. It was probably 110 out there, 115, I think, from what I heard. So it was that. What are you looking at me like that for?
I'm just looking at you. You're so hot, babe. I'm just checking you out.
Anyways, yeah.
We'll be there for Labor Day weekend in Havasu.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a family trip, so we might be incognito a little bit. And
okay, Tanya's on. She had the green M31 at Big Cat. I think I met you guys.
We saw you guys.
Yeah, at Sugar Barge.
Yep.
Beautiful M31. I love the lime green on it.
Yeah, saw them. I got a lot of great pictures and video there as well. So start posting them throughout the week from the weekend of everybody.
Yeah.
Drunken races today. Perfect weather. Is it Drunken or Dunkirk? There we go. Races today. I like
You're
it.
Just having a hell of a time
I
reading,
literally like need to come up to the screens. They're so small. And then Steve Klein, we're excited for Super Cat Fest and the street party and the Performance Boat Center's big party. Yeah, that's always a good party.
Yeah, that's
fun.
That's a blast. Steve, make sure you go see Perfect Pair M41 on the street show. We have one of our 92s on display there. awesome
Perfect
boat.
there, yeah.
Kenny's gonna have an awesome setup on that street show, so check him out.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So yes, Performance Boat Center does put on a great gathering there, great party. You know, they have a lot of great show boats there, and seeing their shop and what they do, and you know, they sell, they buy boats, sell boats. They have their Wright performance boat there.
The Doug Wright, that thing is bad.
Yeah.
Awesome
So
boat.
that's a really nice boat, as well as their storage and service center and everything else there. So
Paint, custom paint now. They do everything.
So yeah, Performance Boat Center. So
and now I
Osage
think
Beach.
they're dealer with MTI now too.
They might be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are now.
Yeah. So
yeah, they have an unbelievable shop. Performance Boat Center in Lake of the Ozarks is something to see for sure.
So they do great stuff all that way. One-stop shop. There you go. So he says, "Will do. I might even wear my Swoop Motorsports shirt." There you go.
Steve, you better be representing. Just make sure you get the hair gel right.
That's great. We're trying to come up with some new Swoop swag a little bit. Hopefully get something new rolling a little bit with some shirts. So
work on a new
time
design.
for some new stuff. And I'm hoping to get some more pink stuff for the ladies or some other colors. So you get on that side of everything as well. So maybe even some new posters. I know there's a lot of people like they want more posters. So we're gonna update our store.
So
Our Swoop swag.
So, anyways.
Everyone else good? Any more boating this weekend? Seeing if anybody was
Is anyone
out
in
there boating.
Havasu? Curious how hot it was out there.
I'm sure it's really hot right now. It's almost miserable. It's miserable almost to be in Havasu with our boat with all the black.
Yeah, you can't even
walk on the bow. You're doing the dance the whole time. Black is sexy, but it's not fun in the heat.
No.
Their colors.
But
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. And
we'll get some. Do we have
we're
live
exhausted. Huh.
Do we have some live feeds this week?
We can get some live feeds. So
I know we won't have Teague Talk with the Swoops for a couple of weeks now because Bob Teague's headed straight to Lotto.
Straight to Lotto.
Tonight, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think he flies out tonight.
yeah, I think it was tonight or tomorrow.
So yeah, so Teague Talk will probably be in a couple weeks or so. I don't know. And we'll obviously we could probably do some stuff from Lake Powell Challenge too, depending on our internet service there. But
and if you didn't get a chance, go back to our Swoop Motorsports, Facebook page, and check out the live feed that we did on Bob Teague's new TCM 31
that's right. Yes,
DCB.
yes.
We did up close, went in throughout everything in the interior. He talked all about it, and oh my God, beautiful, beautiful boat. So
that boat's beautiful.
be sure to check that live video out. And we had a bunch of other live feeds throughout the weekend as well. So if you didn't catch any of them, scroll back on our live feeds.
Yep. So like I said, Summer and I are just trying something different, something new, doing more live feeds in kind of like, I don't know, reality TV show. Well, it'd be reality Facebook live show or whatever of us and performance boating and all the.
I guess just being more personable with you guys, right?
Yeah, there you go.
There it is. To be more personal with, our followers and people that want to become a part of what we do, and what better way than to be live, right? So
yeah, and I mean our biggest goal is just to build our industry, build the performance boating industry, build the motorsport industry in general. Like when we go to these poker runs, it is so cool to meet everybody. I mean, we met so many new people this year up here at Big Cat that we didn't know. And it's funny because that's how you gain relationships, and then you start traveling to all the poker runs and everyone knows each other and says hi and helps each other out, and it's just a great group of people.
Yeah.
Make sure you come say hi.
Make sure you come say hi. Christopher is asking, maybe we should do like a feed about like trailers and maintenance and like safety stuff,
We can do that.
We can do something like that. When we do our Teague Talk too, like we did last week before we came out here, we were asking everyone's, preference on, is there a certain topic or something that you guys would like, Bob to talk about. We'll probably do that again because we got a lot of feedback with that. So We might do an open discussion where you just ask Bob anything, or again, we'll just get, you know, a couple topics out there and see what you, the viewers, would like to, you know, learn and know about. So
maybe you should give one on how to tape off a cockpit cover.
We could do that too. That could be funny. I might have a bunch of tape stuck all over me, as I did today.
Yeah.
So.
But no, yeah, whatever you guys want to live feed or talk about on live feed, any topics or things, questions you guys have, you know, shoot us a message on Facebook or Instagram, and you know, we can make that happen.
Yep. And then for any of you ladies out there, I had a couple ladies this weekend ask, like, how did you learn how to drive? And, you know, I want to drive more boat, and I'm just nervous, you know, and, you know, I don't like my husband really teaching me, and, you know, because there's always, you know, the back and forth between husband and wife when someone's trying to drive. I know that very well, right? Even when I'm driving, it's like, slow down, go faster, go slow down, turn this way. And I'm like, oh God, I can't even handle this right now.
It's a control thing. It's
a control thing. And a lot of husband and wives sometimes have that type of relationship, you know. But you can always check out Trace Martin Performance School. I told a couple of the ladies about him as well, and you know, check him out. Check out his classes. I think he has 2 and 3 day courses. And that's a great way to learn the basics about, you know, power boats, and to learn more about your performance boat, and just to be confident. Anything happens, something happens to your man driving, it's always good to have that as a safety and a backup, that you know how to operate your boat. So again, Trace Martin Performance Boat School, that's a great
that sounds like a great commercial. Like,
that'd be good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, it's you know, that's.
Did you rehearse that?
No, but I've had a lot of people ask. So you know, you know, a lot of ladies out there, they want to learn. So that's great. You know?
It was cool.
Get more girls out there.
I always you know, Summer always puts the boat on the trailer. I usually go get the trailer, and today, in front of the bar, you know, when it was her turn to put the bote on the trailer, she gets it on.
That's a routine.
And there was about 15 girls that jumped up screaming girl power or something like that. It was like,
well, I turned off the engines and it was like dead silent, and all of a sudden everyone just starts cheering and stuff. It was funny. I didn't realize how many people were actually up there watching, because of course I'm doing what I'm doing. So yeah, you know, it's fun seeing the ladies out there getting involved. I love that. So about promoting the women too, of course.
Yep.
So anyways, thank you for tuning in, guys. We'll catch back in with you on some other live feeds during the week here. And
I'm tired. I'm ready for bed.
We're exhausted. I'm ready to go home and go see my horses.
Yeah.
And go snuggle with my fur babies. So.
Yeah. That means no attention from me for another week.
You've gotten plenty of attention all weekend.
4 horses, 4 dogs.
Yep. Go back home and be fur baby mama. So, thank you, everybody. So,
we'll
I watched most of the vids, as many of the 2CM vids. Sorry, jumping. You guys should do a prize of inviting someone. Oh, I like that. I would hate to see more, but I don't want to mess up the screen. So I'll look back at your comment and reply back as well with that. So yeah, there's a couple things we can definitely do, you know. And there's some things we're talking about. We might do some traveling to some other shops, some other places. You know, some other engine builders and whatnot, and you know, it might just be like a surprise, you know, live feed where we're at. So
yeah, so biggest thing is make sure you guys put on the notification on your phones when Swoop Motorsports goes live. It'll pop up, give you a little notification, that way you guys can tune in. But again, we'll post it to our Facebook page, Swoop Motorsports, and all that, and we should probably get them on our website, right? In the blog.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. We'll have to get everything up on there as well. So we'll figure that out. We have to compress the video so it's so long with everything. So we'll get it done. So we'll start getting that up on our website as well, and look into that. And as we do more and more of these live feeds, so that is a great idea. We should do like a little surprise thing like that. You know, like some type of giveaway. You know, somewhere. Be like a treasure hunt. You know, depending on where we're at with the live feed.
The treasure hunt.
It's like they follow along. You know. I don't know if any of you remember, like a couple years ago, I did like the Yeti Cup, that like was like following us, what, 3 years ago?
On the way to Lotto. 2 or 3 years ago.
And I had like, where's the Yeti Cup now?
It was like, where's Waldo?
Yeah, and I had like all of our sponsors on our Yeti Cup, and I kept placing in certain areas, and people would try to, you you know, hurry up and answer the question when I would post, and we would give
away. We had a lot of all of our
yeah.
sponsors and advertisers.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
that we put on.
I don't have mine on right on this one, but yeah, and that was a lot of fun. And then everyone would try to answer, you know, our location on the way to Lotto, and we were giving away Swoop swag shirts and stuff. Yep. So I think we need to do that again because that was a lot of fun.
Maybe on the way to Lake Powell.
We could do that on the way to Lake Powell, but it's a short drive. It was fun jumping around.
In the city.
We'll come up with some new fun things for you guys. So some other ways you can win some Swoop swag.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, all right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk to you later this week.
Yep.
All right. Have a great work week, everyone.
Bye everyone.
Turn it off.